with Bert Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC.
Welcome back to Jersey Central on this Friday morning. It is 8:37 on the new Talk Radio WCTC. We'll do our need-to-know things coming up in just a little bit, get you another traffic and weather update as we get ready for really the first major heat wave, I guess, of the summer and of 2018, I guess. And so we're ready for that. Heat today, throughout the weekend, stretching into early next week. And we'll get an update on the weather forecast coming up. That will happen at 8:45. Well, 4th of July, of course, a very popular time for neighborhood barbecues, picnics in the park with family and friends, or ribs, the hot dogs, of course, the corn typically served up there. However, for Americans and people in Jersey living with heart failure, data has shown that an increase in heart failure hospitalizations in the days following the 4th of July holiday. Possible reasons could include overheating. That's going to be a factor this weekend. Lack of physical activity is something to do with this as well. My guest on the Miller Lite Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline is here to talk about heart failure, disease management strategies, and lifestyle tips for staying active and eating healthy during this summer and any summer. It's really important for all of us. So let's welcome Dr. Michael Wilensky to us here to WCTC. Doctor, good morning. It's Bert Barron. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Good to speak with you. When I think about the term heart failure, you know, when a NASCAR race, when the car is out of the race and it's due to engine failure, the engine's dead and so is the car. Heart failure is a little bit different in people then, right?
Correct. The heart failure we're talking about today comes from a damaged heart. The heart's not beating its capacity, it tends to stretch and enlarge. And what patients feel are fatigue, shortness of breath. They can't complete their activities comfortably. Sometimes they have swelling. So those are the hallmark symptoms of congestive heart failure.
And it seems like this is the time of year, Doctor, where you always hear about people going to the hospital, whether it's heat-related things. Unfortunately, now fireworks are legal here in New Jersey, and who knows how many people are going to be injuring themselves, unfortunately, with the 4th of July holiday. But why do people seem like they go to the hospital more times of the year? Is it things that, as a result of maybe eating something at a barbecue that they shouldn't?
I think that does happen. We do certainly have data that shows that the heart failure hospitalizations are up, and it probably is it's hot. People that's active, they may be overeating, not paying attention to how much salt's in their food, perhaps drinking excess alcohol. There are lots of reasons why that can happen, but heart failure is a problem 24/7, 365, a million hospitalizations a year. So we're looking for this opportunity to talk about heart failure to introduce some new concepts. In terms of patients helping themselves, there's certain lifestyle changes that can be made. 30 minutes of walking and physical activity increase can be helpful, reducing the salt in their diet, and taking appropriate medication. And I do want to talk about a breakthrough medicine, Entresto, that was launched about 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We always had good heart failure medicine, but Entresto was launched and compared to the medicines that we've been taking before. And what that drug showed was we could keep patients alive longer. We could keep them out of the hospital longer. And I tell my patients that when you go in the hospital for a heart failure admission, it's not just an inconvenience. You are that much closer to the next time you're in the hospital, and your life has become shorter by that admission. So having an impact on hospital admissions, finding a medicine that would work has been a great breakthrough.
And for you, Dr. Wilensky, practiced nearly 25 years there in Birmingham, Alabama, and you obviously have been doing this for years and years and years. For you to be excited and for you to be interested about a new treatment, this has to be a real deal with some real good beneficial results, right?
Correct. We have a landmark trial called the Paradigm Trial that shows that Entresto can keep these patients alive and out of the hospital longer. But again, it's not for everybody. It's not for pregnant people. If you have angioedema, you can't have it. What I would ask patients to do if they have a diagnosis of congestive heart failure and this drug hasn't been discussed, approach it with your doctor and go to Entresto.com and you can educate yourself in more detail on your own.
But it kind of all starts with that first conversation with your regular doctor, right?
It absolutely does.
Okay.
And, you know, I'm here working with Novartis to talk about Entresto, and we've launched the topic, and I just hope that folks will talk to their doctor and educate themselves, because we would like to keep our patients alive as long as possible and keep them out of the hospital and reduce this 1 million a year hospitalizations that we're seeing.
Wow. Yeah, that's a big number. We'd hate, of course, would hate to see that go up here over the course of this holiday. It's supposed to be a good time, right, Dr. Wilensky? People are supposed to be celebrating and enjoying the holiday with family, but you've got to take precautions, right?
And common sense goes a long way in congestive heart failure patients.
All right, Dr. Michael Wilensky, thank you so much for the time this morning, and have a very safe and healthy 4th of July holiday next week, all right?
Thanks for having me, and same to you.
All right, thank you very much. All right, 732-545.